think everything's fine. She still talks to you, still replies to your messages, still laughs at your jokes. But lately, something feels off. You can't explain it, but you feel it. That quiet distance that grows even when she's sitting right beside you. Her eyes don't light up the same way. Her laughter sounds rehearsed. The warmth that once filled every silence now feels like cold air. She's losing interest, but you still don't see it. What you're about to hear isn't about blame. It's about truth. Because when interest dies, it doesn't die loudly. It fades quietly, like a candle that stops fighting the dark. It never begins with silence. It begins with indifference. Her replies don't shrink overnight. They lose emotion first. The little emojis, the double texts, the playfulness. Gone. You think she's just busy, that life got stressful. But no, this is the first symptom of emotional withdrawal. See, when a woman starts losing interest, she doesn't leave right away. She detaches in small, invisible doses. She stops sharing her little stories, stops asking for your opinion, stops caring if you noticed her new hair. And the reason most men miss it is because they measure love by words, not energy. But women communicate through energy. When her energy changes, the connection is already shifting. You start feeling it during conversations. Her voice sounds flat, her responses shorter, her tone neutral. She's physically there but mentally absent. Her mind is miles away. This is the emotional distance phase, where her body stays, but her heart starts walking out the door. She might even become extra polite, extra calm, because detachment often hides behind courtesy. And while you're busy trying to make things right, she's busy trying to feel something again. That's what confuses so many men. They try harder at the exact moment she's already letting go. Now her mind starts creating stories. Stories that make her emotional exit feel justified. She's not the same anymore. He's changed. Maybe I was never really in love. These thoughts aren't about truth. They're about comfort. When interest fades, her brain protects her heart by rewriting the past. Suddenly, the moments that once made her smile become red flags. The things that once felt like love now feel like burdens. And you'll notice, she begins to criticize you more, sometimes over the smallest things. She's not trying to hurt you. She's trying to distance herself without guilt. It's easier to leave someone you've convinced yourself you don't respect. Then comes the most painful part, the replacement phase. When her interest in you fades, she unconsciously seeks emotional stimulation somewhere else. It might not be another man, though sometimes it is. It could be work, friends, hobbies, endless scrolling, or even silence. But the truth is, she's replacing the emotional energy she once gave to you. If you ever notice her suddenly glowing again, happier, lighter, more alive, and it's not because of you, that's your answer. You became background noise, while something else took center stage. But here's what most men get wrong. They think chasing her harder will fix it. In reality, the harder you chase, the faster she runs. Because desperation doesn't rebuild attraction, it confirms her reason for leaving. Eventually, her heart disconnects completely. And once a woman detaches emotionally, logic can't bring her back. You can't argue your way into someone's feelings. At this point, she's not ignoring you to punish you. She's protecting her peace. You'll feel it in the way she looks at you. Her eyes are calm, but empty. Like she's already said goodbye in her heart. The love didn't end overnight. It just quietly starved. You'll try to make her remember the good times. You'll remind her of memories, of laughter, of promises. But she won't feel them anymore, because she's already rewritten the story in her mind. The chapter that once had your name is already closing. This is where most men finally see it, when it's too late, when her silence becomes unbearable, when she stops arguing, stops explaining, stops caring. That's when it hits you, that the little things you ignored weren't little at all. You realize she stopped reaching out. She stopped sharing. She stopped waiting for you to notice. And all that time, you thought you were safe because she stayed. But she was already gone, just waiting for her courage to catch up. And maybe that's the hardest truth of all. When she loses interest, it's not about what you did last week. It's about what you stopped doing months ago. So what can you do now? You stop chasing closure. You stop begging for her to feel again. Because when you chase someone who's detached, you only teach them that their absence controls you. Instead, turn your energy inward. Rebuild your strength, your confidence, your silence. Remember, a man who knows his worth doesn't beg for attention. He commands it. When you rise again, not for revenge, but for clarity, everything changes. Because women may lose interest in men who forget who they are, but they always notice the man who remembers himself. Don't try to make her love you again. Learn to love the man she forgot existed. Because sometimes losing her isn't punishment. It's preparation. Preparation for the version of you that no longer needs to be chosen. To feel enough, she's losing interest. But maybe that's the universe's way of showing you. It's time to find yours again.